Yeah, well, I can't give you the details right now, so I'll call you a little later.
What did he say about me?
Arnie? Not a thing.
Carl, look, I don't want you to get involved with that crumb. Just drop the whole thing right now.
Just drop the whole thing right now, Just what did Lieutenant Irene Lamont do to you, Did she run her fingers through your hair and touzle your curls and compliment you on your aftershave lotion?
Now, don't be ridiculous. Oh, she is a charming woman.
Yeah.
But this was strictly an executive decision based on the study of the matter.
Based on a study of her legs, you mean?
Carl, the lieutenant and I have an understanding like two professionals. I told her that I would agree to backpedal a while to keep you from hindering her investigation, and she in turn agreed that if anything major happened in Merrimont, she would call the exclusive directly to me.
To you?
To me.
Not to me.
No.
To you?
Yes.
You sucker. You better learn the tune to All Alone on the Telephone, because she ain't never gonna call. They got the lid on this thing, and I think that it comes from very high up.
If that were true, if that were the case, she would have told me about it.
Oh, she would have?
Yes.
You really believe that?
I do.
You know, I think all that bicarbonate you've been drinking has put bubbles in your brain.
The issue is not my intake of bicarbonate. The issue is how you follow my directives. Now, I'm trying to establish a professional working rapport with this lieutenant.
Oh, that's...
And I don't want you jeopardizing it. Now, you've aggravated this sweet young woman in spite of all the kindnesses she's extended to you.
Kindness?
Yes.
That sweet young woman is about as kind as an SS Sturmbannführer.
Now, Carl,
now listen to me. I'm going out to Merrimont. Vincenzo! Don't yell like you always do. It'll rile your bile.
They make lousy pets. Crocodiles. Not only won't they fetch your slippers, but they'll eat your feet.
You know, there's not one of these things stands upright like a man. Not one.
Well, of course not. If God had wanted crocodiles to stand upright, he'd have given them alligator shoes. Oh, come on, Kolchak. These are the jokes. I used to do all the MC work in the stand-up comedy in the prison talent show.
Yeah, well, I can see why they're anxious to put you out on parole. Listen, I'm not talking just about crocodiles. I'm talking about all these reptiles in here. I mean, there's not one like what I saw. It says in here, though, that some reptiles, you know, like sidewinder snakes here, it says that they're photophobic. Photophobic. It means that they don't like the light.
Oh, good for them. You ready to go?
Yeah, sure. You ready? Yeah. Yeah, this is it here, huh?
Yep.
Are you sure this is gonna do it?
You're questioning my professional judgment now?
Arnie, this is Kolchak you're rapping with. Remember Kolchak? I know your record.
Look, that last problem with the Mexican border would have never happened if somebody would have remembered to soundproof the hearse properly and to put on lipstick. His wig was crooked, too. I mean, if you're gonna run parrots into the country, you gotta lay out some cash for decent soundproofing.
Parrots?
I'll never forget that feeling when that third voice in the back started squawking, Buenos dias, buenos dias, what?
All right, come on. You just make sure you get me there, right?
Don't worry.
Watch that!
You are now a precision instrument.
Officer, all we found up in Sector R were large agate specimens. Howard was fine when I left. I saw nothing unusual.
Well, let's just hear it one more time. You're the last person to see Kemper alive.
Stinks in here.
What are you doing in my office?
Gee, these are the strangest looking rocks I've ever seen.
Now put that down.
Yeah, what are they?
It's an alloy I've been working with. Now, put it down.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you sure this is not the agate that you and Howard Kemper found?
No. I'll give you 30 seconds to leave.
Yeah, sure. Did you hear something?
No. Get out!
Yeah, right. Just as soon as you show me that agate that you found, now I won't bug you anymore.
Where do you get after I have to show you anything? I am through letting people steal from me. Once on a dig in Utah, I slaved months to uncover some Pleistocene strata.
Yeah, it's all right, Doc. It's okay. It's all right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch you. Tell me, what do you think you've got in here that's so important that somebody want to steal it? That? Can't be that. See, it's funny. These look like eggshells. I mean, do these look like eggs to you?
No.
That's funny, you know. What do you know about reptiles?
Nothing. They're not in my field. Put that down.
Yeah, well, they're not in mine either, but I know one when I saw one, and I saw one, a huge one here. Did you find these in Sector R?
Now, I am tired of your questions. I have no desire to discuss reptiles with you or anything else, and I'll have you arrested again.
Yeah, sure. One more question, Doc, if you don't... Get out of here. Get out. You want me to open this, huh?
Uh-huh.
You know, if all the film that I've shot that's been confiscated by the cops relate end to end, I'd have enough film to shoot War and Peace, including a travelogue and a cartoon.
Again, what were you and Verheiden talking about?
Again, rocks.
Carl, if he had any information that would shed light on this, you better start belching it up, or I guarantee you a graduate degree in license plate making down at the State Farm.
Whatever happened to the sweet Irene Lamont that we all know and love? All those poor bums down in the press department are always singing that pretty refrain, Irene, Irene, the loveliest cop I've ever seen.
You don't know how bad I can be.
Oh, I got a pretty good idea, baby.
Lieutenant Lamont, if you don't mind. Relax, Mr. Kolchak, relax. Cigarette?
No, thanks. No, I don't smoke. I read the Surgeon General's report.
Look, I don't know how long I can hold off Miss Lamont. You know, she wants to bust you bad. And I don't know why you won't cooperate. Open up with me.
Open up, huh? Yeah, well, you see, it's little things. Like how you kept a lid on all this mess, General.
Colonel.
Colonel! You'll make General. Yeah, you see, you're thinking maybe that there's more of these creatures around, huh? That maybe they'll get into your secret silos, your underground missile and SAC bases down there. Maybe they have already, huh?